Good day, guys, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Tuesdays with myself, Coach Névar from Made for More, if you didn't already know. So, yes, guys, carrying on with our theme this month, which is relationship management. Today's topic is all about motivating others. And I know I've covered motivating ourselves in the past, but today we're focusing on motivating others, sending out that motivating energy to other people. And hopefully we can encourage and inspire and give them that little bit of oomph they may need just to finish that race. All right. Now, I'm sure if you guys know at times when you were perhaps down or confused and you did not know what to do, a little bit of motivation from someone you trust or know can help you overcome that hurdle or allow you to take that next step or give you the courage to try something new. All right, and that's why motivating others is so important. All right, and another thing is it'll probably make you feel good and valued for motivating that other person. Now, how can you motivate other people, you may ask, Coach Névar? Well, this is how I generally motivate others. I think of how or what motivation I need or would want from other people, and I be that motivation to others, right? I call that doing unto others as you would have done unto yourself. So that kind of motivation that I'm looking for, that motivation that says, keep going, my boy, you can do this. Don't forget who you are. Take your time. Just pick yourself up after you fall. That kind of motivation I want. So I'm going to motivate others in the same way. Right, guys, so for today's craft, what we're going to do is called a motivational curtain, okay? And that's what we're going to do. And this is something you can either gift to a friend or you can keep it for yourself and hang up in your room. And that will serve as a daily motivation for you and hopefully remind you to use that same motivation to motivate others. All right, guys, so what you're going to need for today's craft is you're going to need a couple of pieces of paper. I've got two, but depending on how many motivational notes you want to make, you can get more pieces of paper. I'm going to show you the basics, okay? Then you're going to need a black Koki. Of course, you're coloring in utensils like Kokis or crayons or pencils or paint even. And then what's also important is a piece of string or ribbon, okay? Get a nice long one as long as your arms, right? And then you're going to need something to stick down with. So either sellotape or glue, okay? And once you've got all those things, let's get started on our Crafty Tuesday craft. Okay, guys. Once you've got all your equipment, what we're going to do now is we're first going to think of motivational words or sayings that we can write down on our pieces of paper. Okay, so what I like to do for this is your piece of paper, I like to take my piece of paper and take it portrait wise and fold it down into a perfect half, okay? That's what I like to do. All right, and that's now going to leave me with two sides, okay? This side and another side. So now I'm going to write a motivational word or saying on this side, and I can say another one on this side. All right. So if you haven't thought of any motivational words yet, you can follow my one, and for the rest of your pieces of paper, you can do your own ones. All right. So what's the first thing that I want to see in the morning? I use this all the time, and it's helped me to really think deep about eliciting motivation in myself, okay? And it's a question I used to ask myself every morning. It's, are you determined? All right, and once I see this message in the morning, the brain, the sparks just fire, and I ask myself, am I determined? What can I do to be determined? What am I determined for? It sparks a whole bunch of questions, and and elicits a lot of excitement about life. Okay, so that's going to be my first motivational question is, are you determined? Right, and it also speaks to determination, which is a really good motivating quality to have, determination, right? So I'm going to use bright colors to really make it stick out, okay? So here we go, nice and big. R. Oh, my coat is going a bit dry. Determined. Okay. And now I had to squeeze it in a bit because I wrote it a little bit too big. But there we go. That's my first motivational note. Are you determined? And now what I'm going to do is just decorate it to make it really pop and stick out. So I'm going to use some highlighters to make it really pop. Alright guys, and you can use any decorating colors that you might feel fit. That's going to help you to really see these messages when you wake up, or as a gift to someone. Okay, make it easier for them to read, make it really stick out, because remember, this is something that's going to be hung up in your room or anywhere in the house where you'll be able to see it every single day. Right, okay, there's mine now. It's a little bit popping with my colorful cookies, and I'm going to just add a little bit more color in just to really make it stand out. Okay guys, and know that you are free to decorate this however you want. Okay, okay, so now I've just underlined the words, are you determined? Yes. Alright, and now on the other side, we're going to put a second note on, okay? Because the way we want this is to be able to be seen from both sides. Okay, so second message for motivating someone or yourself could be something like, let's say, something like, you've got this, right? Whenever you doubt yourself or forget who you are or what you are capable of, always remind yourself, you got this. Okay, so that's my next motivating statement is, you got this. All right, you got this. Whenever you feel you perhaps a little doubtful, just remember, you got this. Okay, now I'm going to make it a bit differently, a little bit of a different style. Okay, because we can design this any way you want, guys. It's really about how you want to see it. Here we go. Okay, you got this. Here we are. I'll write that nice and straight, and now I'm going to use this extra space to really decorate it and make it stand out, because at the end of the day, you have got this. All right, here we go. Look at that. You have got this. Adding a little bit more color. It's going to really stand out. There we go. Alright guys, and this is all going to come together shortly. Okay, can you see? You got this. So this is my double-sided motivational plaque. Okay, now watch what we're going to do. So I've got another, I've given you two ideas for motivation statements. There you go. I have done this earlier, another one, and this one says smile with a whole bunch of smile emojis to remind yourself to smile and trick yourself into being happy, okay? And another one I did on this side is you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. And that's similar to this one. You got this. When you're already on a path and towards the end you think you can't. And you can do this is when you doubted yourself and you feel like you haven't even started yet. Remember, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. Even if you fail, you can do this and try again. Alright guys, so you can make about 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 of these with different words on them. And what now we're going to do is, I'm going to show you, you're going to cut a piece of string or ribbon, okay? Here's some for me. You're going to cut that. Alright, there we go. And the reason why I did this on both sides is so that I can, there's my string, now we're going to put a little bit of glue right in the middle of our pieces of paper, our notes, right in the middle, on that line, okay? On that line, you're going to just put a little bit of glue. If you have sellotape, you can sellotape your notes onto your string like this. Alright, so here's one piece of string. Are you determined it's going to go on here like this? And again guys, if you have sellotape or a stapler can also work. There we go. And that's going to be stuck onto there. And my next one is going to go down there. Stick your ribbon right in the middle and then fold it over so that it sticks. Okay, here we go, and I've got a little bit of extra space and it's going to look like this guys. Alright, if you have a third one, I'm just going to show you with my other piece of paper over here. If you have this third one, I'm going to write something like keep going, keep going. Remember, keep going. Keep going. Alright, put my glue down the middle. Good. I'm gonna stick this one over here. Further down the line. Remember to make a little bit of space in between your notes, just so that they don't all get cramped up. Awesome. And now look at that guys. What you're going to have is a thread of motivational notes that, if you want, you can use to stick up in a doorway like this. And every time you see your notes, they'll be there to see you and hopefully motivate you every time you see them. There we go guys, that's today's craft. You can now add as many notes onto your string as you want. If you want a lot, get more and more string and make your motivational decoration for your room or for a friend. There you go guys, try it out. Let me know how that went, and don't forget to motivate yourself and motivate others, because if we all succeed, the world will be a better place. I hope you guys are going to have fun with this. Do catch us for Friday live challenge, and if you missed this week's exercise therapy video, go to our YouTube page, subscribe to Made for More SA, and don't miss a single video again. Thank you for the support. Much love, guys. Coach Névar out. Bye.